In studio, I'm joined by George Rautenbach, who is affected by Williams syndrome. This is a genetic disease that is present at birth and can affect anyone. It is characterized by medical conditions such as cardiovascular disease, learning disabilities, and delayed development. Welcome to the Rautenbach family.
Thank you.
When, Derek, as a dad, when did you discover that George was living with Williams syndrome?
Well, he was a month old when we stopped breathing while his mom was breastfeeding, and went into hospital, of course. He was, first of all, he was diagnosed with a coarctation, which is a narrowing of the aorta, and about 3 months later, they actually found out that he was affected by Williams.
And how has this affected the family?
Well, at first, I mean, it was like a death penalty when we heard it at first, but since then, it's been an absolute blessing having George in our home. He's the one that lifts up the spirits in the house, and never a dull moment. Loved by everybody that he sees, everybody that gets to know him. Really a blessing to everybody.
And I see George's sister's also here, and I mean, you're not affected by Williams syndrome at all, even though it is a genetic condition. I mean, how's your relationship with your brother?
I love him a lot. He's very friendly with everyone, and everybody knows him when we walk in the street. Everybody will just say George's sister. They don't know us by our names, but we'll always be seen as his sisters, and it doesn't matter for me because I love him a lot, and I know he's the same. I treat him the same as anybody else, and there's never a dull moment, like my dad said.
And another very positive effect of Williams syndrome is the fact that they have a very social personality and they love music. So George, do you love music?
Very much.
Tell me more.
I love the music because it's very nice, and I like to listen to music, and it just likes.
And there's something else that you're doing here in Cape Town with the musical group. Tell me more about that.
I'm going to tomorrow to go with the Cape Town men's shows. Gonna go for the finals, and hopefully we win.
That's great. Just take me through some of the conditions that George is currently faced with, like any challenges.
Well, I think we're very blessed with his health. After his heart op, he was 3 years old when he had his heart op, but since then he hasn't been back to hospital at all. With a learning disability, he went to Tehillah Christian Academy, where he took part in the ACE curriculum. It's a self-study curriculum where he learned to read and write. It was actually said that he'd never be able to read and write, but despite all the challenges, he's overcome that. And just to talk about the minstrels and the Kaapse Klopse, he arranged everything without us even knowing about it. So although his spelling and stuff is in phonetics, so it's not 100% right for concerning the spelling, but I mean, he communicates, and he gets along with everything.
Yeah, and I actually noticed that you have a massive number of friends on Facebook. How has that actually changed your life?
Wow, a lot. Like I don't know how many, but it's a lot.
And you manage your own profile?
Yeah.
And I mean, how has social media helped you deal with your condition?
You've learned a lot.
I learned a lot, and
Met a lot of people.
Met a lot of people, and they are very nice, and yeah.
You were able to communicate with a lot of people, make a lot of new friends. Eh?
Yep.
Okay, and what have been your best moments that you've shared on Facebook?
My photos.
Of which best moments?
Of the Cape Town men's shows, the photos.
Face painting.
The face painting and stuff.
Okay, and I mean, at your age, you are a teenager, you're 17,
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure to get involved with people of the opposite sex. So are you currently seeing anyone?
No, I don't have a girlfriend now. I'll wait until 18, then I will get.
Oh, 18 is very close.
Yeah.
Okay. How does your family support George every step of the way?
Okay, he's just part of us. I mean, to give you an idea, he was, for 2 years, he was at Rautenbach High School, where I don't teach, I do marketing, and my wife teaches. The whole school, us as family, I mean, Granny and Grandpa, everybody is just, I think that the life would have been a lot poorer without him around. Yeah.
And George, what are your goals and dreams for the future?
I maybe want to go to work for I don't know, but I will see.
Where are you working at the moment?
Oh, yeah, I'm working at a place where
What's it called?
Samric, where we help penguins, and when they are sick, we help them, make them better, then we feed them and all of this stuff.
And then what do you do when they feed?
Then we released on.
We release them into the sea, yeah?
Yeah, to the sea and
Wow.
stuff.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much, yeah.